Right, what is up, everybody? Happy Wednesday. Swingers out there got paid today. I was holding NRG overnight. Talked about NRG last night. VST. After the 2 up on the week break confirmation, gap up and go. Look at that thing. If you got long right in here, you are good to go. Stay long, see how it opens up tomorrow. You also had CEG, which just barely turned that day green yesterday. It was on the watch list. I don't remember if I talked about it on the video or not. I don't think I did because I was skipping through looking at AMAT and CRSP. But nonetheless, made a very strong move today. So being 2 up weeks still in force, 2 down in green month, and these extremely strong days today. All 3 of these will be on my watch list for tomorrow. I'll be looking for 15 and 30s to get back in. You also have XLU, which we looked at early in the month here. I think we talked about it. Where's 9-2? Which day we talked? We talked about it one day. I don't remember here. Either way. Same sector as all these guys. CEG, NRG, VST, XLU. Turning that monthly back green. 2 down, 3 on the month. So look at that. You've got a 3 on the week here. Sorry, I said month. 3 on the week here. Guess what? All reversals have to start at a lower time frame. You get a 3 on the week here. What are you looking for? A 3 on the month here. Could this be a sign of things to come, setting up to get back through all of these guys here? I'm not sure. We will have to see, but all 4 of those will be on my watch list tomorrow, along with Etsy here. So a little bit of a head fake here. So yesterday I talked about anticipating, and you should try and see if you can catch these moves early. Here's an example here. So I was busy this morning at work, but then I saw this 3 on the 30. 3, 2 up. I tried to go long. Did not work. Got stopped out. Guess what? Sets up again. You have the 3, 2 up, 2 down. You have the daily open right here. So I'll draw that daily open. Where's that 9:30 candle? So you have your daily open here. So you know that the daily is green. So here, I take it here. Boom, try. Boom, 2.5%. Oh, fails. Does not go. Does not go at all. Get out. That's okay. Comes down. Wait another 30 minutes. 2 down, green hammer. Try again. Okay, so then you get long here. And you ride it all the way up, anticipating that daybreak, which it ends up doing. Right in here, takes the day up, and then gets to target 1, and then kind of falters a little bit. So that's okay. Good to see it get up there and get through that daily. Now you've got a 3-day range here. You know, you get a nice big move here, and then you have a couple little consolidation days. So if it can keep going 2 up on the day, I will stay long, and I will probably look to add there because, again, you have a lot of range here on the weekly. Onto today's watch list. With all the gaps, it's going to be a little bit tougher. Just because pretty much the whole market is a 2 up. So there are not a lot of actionable signals on the day. However, I did find a couple here, so let's go over them real quickly. You have AVAV. I have not ever traded this company. I have not ever heard of this company. So after this video, I'm going to go and do a little bit of research and see what they're all about. I was looking at it end of the day. The prices seemed not too spready. I was looking around 330. I saw it pop on the scan, so the options didn't seem too spready. We'll have to take a look at it tomorrow. But again, you've got the explosive 3 on the day here. Boom. Inside day. Comes down. 3 on the day. Right after earnings. So just be careful with it. But then you've got it taking the 2 up week on this week. And then look what you've got. You've just got pivots stacked up here to work on back through that 2 down and green month. So could this be the start of something? Look at that. You had volume pouring in. You had the earnings, but then you've got volume pouring in today. Nice 3 move on the day. And then, again, pivots lined up. 2 inside months inside of this big candle here. So you got your little broadening formation right here. I almost made it. Oh, I made it to this 6 stock before I fumbled. All right, you got the bottom of the broadening formation here on the weekly. And then, like we talked about before, if you understand where price is trying to go, you can draw the top and just so you are able to visualize it. But that's what we're looking for on the weekly, monthly for AVAV. So we'll have to take a look at that one tomorrow. CLSK, again, some of these, I tried to find the ones with a week in force or just anything that looked potentially enticing. So here you've got the doji day, but it did take the 2 up week today. Excuse me. and it did hold above that. So you could look to a 15 or 30 to take that 2-up confirmation day into tomorrow. Again, you've got a, wow, look at those pivots. They're stacked up on the weekly. So we'll check on that one. eBay, again, you had the 1, 2 down. We were looking for a take above here. Not doing it. Still inside weak. So not ideal, but all you're doing is you're making the setup more enticing because now you've got pivot, another one. So you've got the inside day, 2 down day, another inside day. If it opens and goes green and starts moving through, I am going to be getting along this one tomorrow. It's been on the top of my watch list for 2 straight days now. It's not setting up, but hey, you keep watching it because when the setup presents itself, it can make a move. Look at that daily. Boom, comes back through. It could make that similar type of move. You have to keep it on your watch list. And MDLZ, looked at this one yesterday. So this one gapped down, took the 2 down day, retested that monthly open, closed just under keeping the weekly in force, but it's okay, a nice doji day, closing near the highs. So takes this high out here. I will be getting long again, looking for it to re-trigger that 2-up week and start moving through these pivots here. Again, these contracts were not very expensive when I traded this on Tuesday. I think it was Tuesday. Yes, it was Tuesday. And they moved pretty well. So I will be looking to get long this one tomorrow, having already traded this week. I kind of like to stick with the same ones, especially ones I get a good feel of, and I can kind of understand how they operate in terms of the option contracts. Like again, Etsy today, spreads were bad. The spreads were bad, but I don't want to go too far out the money. So if anything on those size down, don't get burned on the spreads. I took a position I was immediately red. It's like, not going to keep taking these L's. NVIDIA. So again, closed, 2-up week still in force, working its way healthily back through this previous month, potentially for the going 3 here. So let's do it like this. Let me draw that broadening formation out for everyone. So I'm looking for one of 2 things here. We have a CPI in the morning. So if we can get a gap down, which means it opens up below here and goes green, a gap down buy, as long as that daily is green, the second that daily flips green, get long. Your stop out is if the daily has any candles that close red. So any 5, 10, 15-minute candle that close red on the daily below the daily open, get out. But if it opens up and goes green, get long. Just go. See what they're going to do. You have a 2 down green month. You have a 2-up week in force. If they gap down and buy it, they could rip this thing back 3 on the day. So keep it on your watch list. If it does open up above here and anywhere in here, I will be looking for a 15, 30 to get in. I didn't play any of these NVIDIA, AMD, I think AMAT. No, what am I looking for? I think it was SMCI, yeah, gap. I didn't play any of these gaps. I don't like trading gaps. And then if you see, so initially gaps up inside 30, takes the 2 up. You could have taken that, but again, just most of the day is inside that initial 30 candle. Not really a trade I want to take. Ideally, what I would like to see is it come down. If I am going to trade a gap up, I want to see it come break below that initial 30 and then set up some kind of a hammer to go up. If it just kind of chills at the highs all day, no interest for me. So just a little perspective on how I play gaps. But SMCI, again, same thing. So if this comes down, you have the 2-up week in force, healthily in force, way down here. So if it comes 2 down and goes, so if it comes below here at any point during the trading day, it's the same with NVIDIA. Even if it opens up in here, goes 2 down and then flips back green, get long, get long. Goes 2 down and green, get long. If it opens up, gaps down, goes green, get long, just like NVIDIA. Give it a shot. Again, your stop out is any 5, 10, 15-minute candle below the daily open. All right, so I got for you guys today. Try to keep it under 10 minutes. Not sure if I did or not, but let's have a great Thursday. Let's make some money. Talk to you guys tomorrow.